Gigi Berardi talking about what to eat. April 11th, 2021. So I want to talk a little bit about eating out. What's for dinner? Recently, we were looking around Bellingham, Washington for a good restaurant. And we have favorite restaurants like Dana's, Café Italiano, which has been in Bellingham for quite a while, and then brand new ones. Just barely a year old. Storia Cucina is one of them, with its clearly sourced ingredients, house prepared and cooked, all very tasty. In fact, when I was developing FoodWISE, the acronym WISE, whole food farms, informed, sustainable, experienced, I was going to add T for tasty. It's very important. So that was it. We were looking for tasty food in restaurants, and it's probably too much to expect that many of them are going to have any or all, or I should say all or any of the components of the WISE acronym, but one would think taste would be there. But even on the taste front, we've been disappointed. So Indian themed food that was too salty, and vegetables overcooked and swimming in oil, yeasted breads soggy with butter. As I write in FoodWISE, for me, talking about favorite foods that are very tasty, these include crisp beans, fresh eggs, and wild caught meat, all part of the FoodWISE experience. Why? Because all of these foods are loaded with taste that I miss by just going to a supermarket. But I also pick up pasta sauce, someone else's fresh pasta, canned beans, and canned tomatoes, even rice in a prepared boiling bag off the supermarket shelves, because I can taste the pros. I can change the taste profile of these foods with cooking and particular kinds of preparation. I conclude, if you can, cook your own. But if you're at a restaurant or takeout, then think in these terms. It's challenging to stay FoodWISE when eating out, although not impossible. For one thing, a FoodWISE approach does not mean being fussy or rigid. Whether at a restaurant or a convenience store, we should consider ourselves doing well if we choose whole or informed or sustainable or experience. With travel or dealing with short lunch hours or long work meetings, sometimes we don't plan very well what we're going to eat. We may be at the mercy of the hot dog stand or downstairs cafe or corner tapas bar. Even in these situations, we can prioritize some whole food. At the hot dog stand, I might ditch the white bread, slather on the sauerkraut, and spoon up the relish, especially if it's not too sugary. Pickles? Sure. Or I might keep the bun and heap some butter on it, if it's real butter. All right. I think it's still useful to try and deploy WISE, the WISE acronym, but knowing that if you have found a source of takeout that is tasty and not necessarily with sugar, salt, or processed fat, but the flavors inherent in the ingredients themselves, then let me know. Tell me what you've got going on in your part of the world, and maybe I can vlog on it. We need to support these very special places.